HR mentorship, legal mentorship, finance mentorship, IT mentorship, that kind of thing, so that there are resources available, because just the variance even around the table in terms of sizes of organizations that everyone's worked in, they're huge realities for being a smaller organization, because the rules don't change for a smaller organization than a larger organization, but what is drastically different is the resources you have available to you within the competencies, right? So I think, speaking now as an ED of a smaller organization, having worked in much bigger systems, but now an ED of a smaller organization, what can I have available that can be a quick phone call away as some of that expertise to kind of get me up to speed, to even know if I need to bring in a consultant? Do I, am I at the level of achieving it where I need to be, at least to the basic due diligence?
There's a great site, the HR Council.
Yeah.
I use that all the time. It's been a big help. That's the first thing I thought of.
Talk a little bit more about it. What can you find there?
Yeah, hrcouncil.ca. They have all the best, it's all the HR legislation and sample policies and procedures, and even going through what to do if you're terminating someone, how to hire the best person, it's got great tips and templates. Yeah, I used that a lot when I started.
What about other aspects like legislation that Pat was talking about? Where do you go to find out?
I use the United Way a lot too, as
so yeah,
associations are sure helpful.
You have your association, is it helpful?
Family Service Ontario, yeah. It is. I think we're just starting to look at, even the executive directors across Canada, we're speaking about mentorship more and more in terms of what systems can be built and what kind of online learning tools can be utilized, so that there could be a learning company that also delivers webinars and things like that meet the needs across the
for the nonprofit sector.
Across Canada for the nonprofit sector, specific to family service type work, which is often rather different than other agencies like child welfare work, where it's more uni-focused, whereas family service work is really multidimensional and multi-funding involved. So it's somewhat different in that regard.
It'd be nice if there was one neat resource bank you could go to for not-for-profits, wouldn't it?
Well, exactly, or a helpline, or
Because it's a paid service that we participate in.
That's a good idea. That it becomes an ongoing resource to you.
Get that.
accreditation bodies like,
Family Services has no accreditation.
yeah.
They come on, yeah.
Who do you get accredited by?
Us, we're just entering into the fray of accreditation through Focus accreditation.
Focus. Is that for,
They're just developing our sector's standards.
it's your sector, is it?
They have done a great deal of work in the community living sector, and
Oh, okay.
as well as other sectors. They're just moving into our sector now.
Again, it feels piecemeal, doesn't it? Like bits and pieces of it.
Accreditation is unifying too, right? Family Service is now going to credit with Children's Mental Health and a number of different organizations, right?
Okay.
So it's going to be much broader than the way it was.
Well, that's a good thing.
And child welfare. Yes,
Yeah.
child
Child
welfare
welfare.
as well. And then a child welfare organization. But, we felt it was something worth supporting, but it's difficult because, everybody wants to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
That's exactly how the accreditation process is evolving with Focus, because their finance and IT and HR and all those standards are across the board standards for community living, for other organizations, and for our sector. And it's the service-specific standards for our sector that are being worked on right now and are being finalized. And I was part of a committee of 5 organizations that joined them in developing those service-specific standards, so that when we're accredited, we're being, we can say we're being held to the same account as all of the community living sector. We're being accredited in all of those areas, and then in the service-specific, there are obviously differences. That just makes sense that the accreditation standards be the same across the board except for service.
Or worry with all the risk management. You can simply say, guys, calm down, we meet and exceed industry standards and we were reviewed externally for our operations. Calm down, it's okay. You know, and I think that truly that is a significant statement because that's exactly what you're saying.
Focus has taken all of our standards and mapped them out to the ministry standards and demonstrated that they meet